everyone, good day and welcome to Harmless TV. Yeah, my lovely people, we say because let's not know wetin dey happen for inside this world when we do, because enough kasala now don dey burst for Israel and Palestine. Yes, una remember say for this our channel we get many ogbonge language wey be say we dey speak for here. Yes, if you talk of French language, e dey. English language we dey break am for here. If you talk of Spanish, e dey. Italian language, e dey. So make you no fail to subscribe, click the notification bell, so that anytime when e be say we upload video or maybe we dey do live stream, you go know wetin dey happen around you. Then any language wey be say you don't understand for inside, you go put your ear down, you go hear am well. For this our channel, so the kind English one we dey speak for here, all type of English wey you want, e dey. American English dey, United Kingdom English e dey, Jamaica own e even dey, Ghana English e dey, Nigeria English e even dey, Sierra Leone English dey, Gambia English dey, Liberia English dey. Which one you want find where you no go see? All of them just make it igba for here. If you talk of the French language too, we still dey break am well, so that our people go still understand with peace and harmony wetin we dey talk so. So today matter na Palestinian and Israel. Now we say we come let you know wetin come dey happen, because since the beginning of this week, kasala enough gbege just dey happen for that area. When it come be say nobody now can understand where the problem now for start and where the problem want for end, because now no say between Palestinian and Israel, all this their war, all this their conflict, it don't dey start for we don't even last almost 70 years. Say when it be say every year we go dey hear say now they don't they find trouble, this one find trouble, the other one find trouble, this one go blame this one, the other one go blame that one. So nobody know where peace won't for come, nobody will know where the trouble for start. Understand? As me and una dey talk, so wetin come dey bring up this kind big problem now this time come be say Gaza, when be inside Palestine, they go even fire many rockets, about 1,050 rockets for one night. Now they fire for inside Israel city. As me I dey talk now, for Tel Aviv, for Jerusalem, for many cities when be say they for inside Israel, all of them so don't they collapse, everything don't they scatter, people don't they die, many people don't even they run because of waiting they go on. So that's rockets now when it come be say now Palestinian people come fire. Una know say for this world, if we dey talk of people when it be say they get weapons when they fight war, Israel na number one. No understand? So Israel said they don't even they prepare, they wait for them, because they know the kind of people when all of them follow get border. No understand? So the rocket now when it come be say now in Palestinian people come fire, Israel come get wetin that they call anti-missile. So that's anti-missile. So now it come be waiting, come be say if they defend Israel cities, if they defend their country, anything, any bomb or any rocket when they come be say now they fire from any other country, once they reach Israel, the anti-missile, so when be say the Israel people they get, you go defend them. Wetin they call am na odeshi. Israel get wetin they call odeshi. More than 1,050 rockets when it be say Palestinian people fire from inside their country go enter Israel. That's when they call anti-missile. As now they see and so just they block everything. Just they block am. Now be say odeshi, they enter. As Palestinians they shoot and they come, now so the anti-missile just they block and they block and they block am. So nothing when it can be say it they land, but it can't be say the rocket when it be say Palestinian people they fire to Israel, it come plenty too much. So the anti-missile now it defend the one when they go fit defend, the one when they not fit to defend, some of them see for inside the Israel city, whereby you can destroy many towns and people self can see even die for inside. So that anti-missile, so as the thing they work, it will come be like say if Israel shoot, if Palestinians shoot from their country, if they put any rocket from their country, once the thing they come, that anti-missile to dey for up, you go just target the thing, you go hold am from there, you go send signal. So that signal when you go send to military people, they go just press one button for there, the thing go scatter that rocket for inside for up. So the thing no go come cause any harm to people. So now the defense now it can be say now Israel can use this time, whereby it can be say the thing not going to affect them. But it destroyed many cities. So because of that one now, Israel people now constantly mobilize their soldiers, their militaries for everywhere. Then now constantly go they shoot back to Palestine. For Gaza, so So many things when it be say, many rockets now and guns when it be say Israel people they shoot to Palestinians. It don't even kill many people. About 67 people don't die for inside Palestine, whereby 16 children dey inside. Now that one they pay me pass because innocent people now they come they bear the consequences. And if we come say make we come find wetin cause this wahala, so the matter e get as e be, e too long because maybe today their war start. And wetin come dey baffle me be say anytime they do Ramadan or whereby they do Christmas, before you go know the war don start. So me I no understand wetin dey happen between these two countries. But for Palestinian people now, then they talk say Israel people go harass people when they pray for inside mosque. So they go scatter people when they pray for them. They wound many people. So the thing come make the country now come dey riot. So for that riot now you come provoke them, and Israel now come say Palestinian, many of them are terrorists. Say jihad terrorism they dey for inside that country. Say now then they cause all this wahala. So because of that one, now all this wahala start. Israel say Palestinian that they do bad things, that they kill their people, that they commit all those terroristic crime against them. Palestinian people say Israel they beat them for inside mosque, and then before I know say Israel and Palestine that they fight because of their border. Israel say now then get the land, Palestine say now then get the land. So because of that, the problem now come there for the area too much. But this time maybe wetin we be need though, because now not say for this pandemic time, so when it comes to say coronavirus don't even scatter many things, they don't even kill many people. We be need peace for this earth, but I don't know why it can be say trouble now can still start again. And for inside Israel itself, many soldiers don't still die, about even 8 soldiers don't die, and one pikin for inside when be 5 years old, it don't still payment for inside. So if the whole world now they try to comment, make dem find the solution when go end this matter. So as now they see this video, so make una watch am, make una understand wetin the Palestinian people and the Israel people wetin they come dey talk for the matter.
Overseas this evening, and to the other major story developing tonight, the horrific images of the fighting now escalating between Israel and the Palestinians. The UN tonight now warning of a full-scale war, and U.S. airlines now halting flights to the region with casualties mounting. More than 1,000 rockets fired from Gaza, one landing on a residential street outside Tel Aviv, setting a car on fire. Israeli airstrikes on Gaza destroying targets including apartment towers. Residents reportedly cleared out. ABC's Matt Gutman from Tel Aviv again tonight.
Tonight with a UN warning of a full-scale war, explosion after explosion rattling Gaza. Israeli airstrikes pounding dozens of targets. A 14-story building exploding into a fireball. One of at least 3 apartment buildings leveled in the past 24 hours. Drone video showing the aftermath. That building slumped on its side. Israel saying it targeted dozens of Hamas operatives and the group's infrastructure. Palestinian officials say at least 56 people have been killed, among them more than a dozen children. Hundreds have been wounded. Civilians on both sides bearing the brunt. And tonight, Hamas's rain of rockets on Israel continues. Sirens blaring, Israel's Iron Dome defense system rising up to meet them. That stunning aerial display. The Israeli military saying more than 1,200 rockets launched towards Israel, many targeting the Tel Aviv metro area, home to nearly half of the country's population.
About 3 a.m. here, and sirens are out again on the balcony, and the rockets have been fired from just behind me.
Many rockets punching through Israel's defense systems. This one exploding in a town just south of Tel Aviv. We were there hours later.
And this is where one of those rockets landed. You can see the impact crater here, and sent a fireball throughout this neighborhood, incinerating all these cars and firing shrapnel like this into these homes. A woman was killed in this house.
A 6-year-old killed this evening in a rocket attack, one of at least 7 Israeli fatalities, more than 150 wounded so far. Residents increasingly angry.
We cannot continue to live like this. Do you understand that a person died here last night?
Opening up another front for Israel, Palestinians with Israeli citizenship rioting in multiple towns, protesting their status as second-class citizens. Hundreds wounded. Just south of Tel Aviv, a Jewish mob mercilessly beating this Arab citizen. And late today, President Joe Biden spoke to Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu.
Israel has a right to defend itself when you have thousands of rockets flying into your territory.
been so long since we saw violence at this level, Matt, and we also heard the president late today saying he hopes this will end soon. We know the U.S. is sending a top official to the region, but what are you learning on the ground there tonight? Because so far, it appears there's no end in sight here.
No, there doesn't appear to be an end in sight, David. And tonight I spoke with Israeli military officials. They said they're assessing the situation on an hourly basis. They say they have not ruled out a ground invasion of Gaza, but they say they are not there yet. And in those towns with mixed Arab-Jewish populations where we've seen those clashes and hundreds wounded, tonight the Israeli government declaring what is basically martial law, which could possibly increase tensions as well.
Yeah, Shegun, I don't see the level. So this thing now come they make Arab now and Jewish people now come they cause big time fight between them. Many Jewish people when it be say they for inside Palestinian area, they don't they beat them, they throw their stone, they kill many of them. So when it be say you get one man when it be say they beat use their stone and everything come they beat and that one self it remains more make he even die. And only God now even know whether he's still there alive. And the Palestinian people when it be say they still there for Israel area, those ones so maybe another maybe small thing another brigade don't they happen when be say the two sides now don't they fight each other. Israel people, Palestinian people that they complain too much. They say Israel not they let them they go church. Even the Palestinians when be Christians, Israel not they let them they go inside their church. And when I know say Israel people say then they stand with the say may they defend their country because they don't want waiting that they call spy. They say they don't want anything when they call pretend. No understand. So Palestinian people say Israel people because of the land where they drag, Israel people go for inside their houses, go they drag them, they force them, they come up for their houses. So now then get the land. So Palestinian people too say then too now then get the land. So because of this thing, problem now come they scatterize for everywhere. So our own now be say we dey pray make God make it bring a peace. So because we don't want wahala, we don't want gbege. Wetin coronavirus don't kill people, it don't kill, it don't dey okay. We don't want to make another dead body come still add them again. So my people, now so the matter reach you. Make una try share this video so that it go still reach other people hence again. So that other people go still watch her, they go still know wetin they go on around them. And if you never know our YouTube channel, we still get our YouTube channel when they call Voix des Mondes. For that one, now only French now we they speak for that one. We still get our Facebook page when we they call Joyce Dan. So if you go to Facebook, you just type Joyce Dan, you go see our videos for there. Some of our videos is still there. Make you try to follow us. And for this our channel when be Harmless TV, I beg make una subscribe, make una click the notification bell so that anything when go see they go on around una go understand. Thank you all for watching and remain blessed. Bye for now.